Hi Tula Love, it's Priscilla from Baby Tula. Hi everyone. I'm hopping on here. Earlier today I posted basically saying that I wanted to jump on to Tula Love and do a live video. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. Hopefully I'll start seeing some hearts and likes and comments to know that you're there. I'm here today in Tula Love. We are hoping to do more live videos often. During the holidays we took a little bit of a break, but we really appreciate the admins and the volunteers that work in Tula Love and give us a platform for us to connect more with our community. You know, as things are changing, I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with how things work with Facebook and your news feed, but as 2018 is as a new year is here, we're trying some fun new ways to connect with our community. Because, for instance, a post on our public page may not get as much views or attention as it used to. So we're exploring with a lot of different things, and some of you might have noticed with our last release and this release that happened today for Greenery, we actually shared a preview in a different way. We didn't post on our public Facebook page. We actually went ahead and posted on our Instagram stories. We kind of shared some previews of Mystic Meadows beforehand. And with Greenery, we went ahead and we previewed it here on Tula Love. So if that's something that you really enjoy and you really like the conversations and the kind of the opportunity to interact with the community that's here in this group, we're hoping that this will be a fun new way for us to share previews, share resources more often. As I mentioned before, the holidays, we're trying to do some more frequent videos, and if you happened to catch Kara last week, she shared a video and kind of talked about, or did a live chat and talked a little bit about her plans for her pregnancy, or excuse me, the arrival of her new baby. She's about to have a baby soon. We're all really excited about that. And so she shared a little bit about what she's planning on bringing, or what she's excited to be using with her newborn. So one of those things was a ring sling, which earlier, excuse me, I'm getting over a cold, so you might hear me cough a couple times. Earlier I posted sharing a poll, just asking what people were interested in seeing me talk about. I'm one of Tula's baby wearing educators, on top of being a longtime fan and employee. And so it was a tie the last time I checked, but I think it's great because one of the items that was up in terms of things that you wanted to hear about were ring slings, which is what Kara talked a little bit about, touched on the subject of ring slings with a newborn last week. So I'm excited to talk about it here. But before we go into that, and I know I'm already been chatting for quite a bit, so I'll do my best to really keep this concise. I wanted to share a little closer look of Greenery, which was the new blanket and cover up and hooded towel that released this week, or today actually at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And so I have a blanket here, and I just wanted to take an opportunity to show you the print in real life. The photos I thought this time came out so beautiful with that little baby, but I wanted to show off because sometimes I'm kind of close to a window and hopefully getting some decent light in here. It's nice to see the blanket in real life. So this is Greenery. It's got a white background and a bunch of different like different plant life and little stems, leaves that are illustrated on the blanket with these beautiful little touches of color, kind of not exactly on the same outline. And also something we didn't really mention in the description, but I think is really sweet that you might catch in real life, is these little kind of insects or butterflies that are flying around. Just really cute little detail on the blanket. So Greenery was available as a single baby blanket, which is what I have here with me. For those wondering if your toddler needs a Cuddle Me adult-sized blanket, you can see our single baby blankets are quite large. So it's available as a baby blanket, as a Cuddle Me blanket, also as a hooded towel and a cover-up. And if you're not familiar with that, those two items are two baby Tula products that we just recently released. And the hooded towel that has basically Greenery's blanket material accenting the hood, and then it's got a white fluffy towel, which is really great, soft material with a little bit of a trim. And then the cover up is a kind of, as someone described it, and I really love the description, basically the cover ups are like wearable blankets, really sweet little loungewear for your child, or you know, if you're going on vacation or going to swimming lessons, it's a great little cover up for them to wear. So again, it's Greenery. As of now, last time I checked, Greenery is still available as a baby blanket, as a Cuddle Me blanket, as a Tula cover up, and a hooded towel. And so this is fun. You know, we brought this blanket, like I said, we previewed it here in Tula Love. We released it today at 10 a.m. For 2018, you know, we're really gonna try to do a lot of our releases, our blanket releases anyways, on Thursdays at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is kind of our golden time that we use often for releases. That may not always be the case. There might be some surprises, hint, hint, something fun coming tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to start doing those releases regularly, announcing that things are available on our public page. But hopefully, if you're here in Tula Love, you might get an advanced preview. And if you're not already, you should definitely be following us on Instagram, because our Instagram stories and our feed on Instagram sometimes shares some previews or just different content that's kind of fun to see from us. So yeah, so Greenery was a great little thing to look at.